So what did you learn from the first time to the second time?
A few amazing things. A book is an awesome tool. Like I first wrote Be a Better Sales Leader because I wanted to be the chief sales officer where I worked. And unfortunately, the CEO had other plans, which was to let me go. But, I mean, at the end of the day, what happens to you, it's what happens for you. And it's been the best thing that
Oh,
ever
I
happened.
love that statement. Man, I'm going to coin that one.
It's the best thing that ever happened to and for me. And so what I realized was that having Be a Better Sales Leader come out right after I got let go, all of us, like at that time I was selling sales consulting and people were sliding into my DMs. Like, I read your book. Like, can we talk about consulting? And so the tool of what the book is, it opens doors and it starts
Yeah,
conversation from the author's perspective. I mean, the byproduct of this as a tool is it's helping. The goal is to help millions of people around the world like overcome imposter syndrome and get unstuck and get out of their own way and learn that like failure is part of the process.
hmm,
But what I learned was that like it doesn't have to be hard. There's like a hashtag now is like hashtag make it easy.
okay,
Not just because ChatGPT exists, which ChatGPT existed for Be a Better Sales Leader also, but it's just like, how do we get more information and more content out there? How do we elevate ourselves as an expert? And whether you're climbing the corporate ladder or you're an entrepreneur, either accidental or on purpose, a book is a phenomenal way to do that. So that's my lesson is that like,
absolutely. So you use it as a tool to help others and hopefully generate some business for your practice.
oh, I mean, it natural. Yeah. Yes. If you market it right, if you
Mm,
talk about it, if you're having other people talk about it in the form of both reviews online, but also
hmm.
like in closed communities, that is where things take off like wildfire. So yes, you talking about
Absolutely,
it, other people talking about it.
absolutely. Now you've been on your own for how long now? 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, just over 2 years. So April of 2023, and so two and a half
So
years.
so talk to me about the life before and the life after.
The best compliment I ever got, and this is like over a year ago, was like, wow, Kristin, like people like you who knew me in person, but also because of corporate, they were like, you're showing up online now as the person I know in person. But this wasn't like the facade that I had on LinkedIn or other platforms. And I feel like I always needed to represent my employer.
That's
And
right.
now I am my employer.
It's quite different. The character that you take on, right?
No, so now I'm fully authentically me, and
That's right.
the fact that it's been recognized by lots of other people, that's very fulfilling. But that's the other thing is just like any career trajectory, right? You're gonna take a job and then take a different job to take a different
Hmm.
job. You're gonna go up and down. Obviously, is the life also of an entrepreneur. Like I've had some very challenging days,
I
but
assume.
more than anything, it's so fulfilling serving others with systems that actually make them more money and change their lives.
And it's not necessarily, to one industry. You're not stuck to one industry. You're horizontal. You can go any industry per se. You're not necessarily what you've learned in one industry could be applied to any other industry. Am I correct?
Correct. Yeah, but so could, a lot of us have that, right? Because even as a VP of sales, or are you still in the industry? I should have looked. You're still working
Yes.
all the things.
Well, I mean, I haven't given you my update yet, but go on. I'll give you my update in a second.
I was like, Robin, what's up? And he's like, we're waiting for the recording. So okay, here we go. But any good, all of us should recognize that no matter what industry we're in, our skills are transferable. That's not
Correct.
moms who left the
Mhm.
workforce to stay home. They can come back
Mhm.
into the workforce, presumably without much lost time because of the skill set they picked up being at home, right?
Mhm.
Taking kids and all of that. So, yes, I am I am omnipresent.
Omnipresent, omnipresence. I love that one. Metaverse.
Yeah,
um,